February 22nd, Mexico woke up to the most important news in recent years. And it's not like the media has had headlines in recent decades. Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, alias El Mencho, was killed. A very high-profile criminal leader, and considered by organized crime specialists to be the most powerful man in the world. It began with a federal operation in Tapalpa, Jalisco. Security forces maintained a presence in rural areas of the state, main access points, and surrounding regions. During the incursion, Army Special Forces were attacked, leading to this exchange of gunfire. 4 members of the Jalisco cartel were killed at the scene. 3 more were seriously wounded and airlifted to Mexico City. There went El Mencho. There lay the criminal leader who didn't manage to survive. It was also detailed that there was intelligence collaboration with the United States. Have they captured him yet?
Con Estados Unidos.
¿Ya la prendieron?
Many moments of the lawlessness that followed the capture of El Mencho were shared on social media. Much like what happened during the so-called Culiacanazo in 2019, members of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel took to the streets to steal vehicles from drivers, set them on fire, and block highways and other roads. Gunfire was also reported in the streets of Jalisco. State authorities activated emergency protocols and interinstitutional coordination committees to address the security situation.
Verga, puras 4 letras, hijos de puta madre, a la verga. Prendidos a la verga, putos, mira.
One of the areas with the greatest impact and chaos was specifically in Puerto Vallarta. From the air, this tourist region was seen as smoke engulfed the city, due to the fire that started on the ground. Its airport was deserted. It looked like ghost ports, abandoned suitcases, security personnel checking people. This situation spread to other airports such as Manzanillo, Colima. After the news broke, it was reported that criminal acts had spread to various parts of Mexico. One of these states was Tamaulipas. Roadblocks were also reported in the area, and people on their way to work were pulled from their vehicles or trucks, which were then set on fire. But it wasn't only here. Let's remember that the Jalisco New Generation Cartel has a presence throughout the country. Hence, Michoacán, Colima, Oaxaca, Guanajuato, Guerrero, and Nayarit. There were also criminal acts that included burning of vehicles, looting of businesses, authorities asking the population not to leave their homes, and a latent uncertainty among the inhabitants. This coup was undoubtedly one of the most significant in modern Mexican history. According to specialized journalists, El Mencho could be considered the most powerful man in the world due to the creation of this 4-letter criminal enterprise with a presence in 65 countries, including New Zealand, Germany, Turkey, and including regions of Africa. This information had a global impact. Several international media outlets also covered the event. Journalist Óscar Balderas has said that the power of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel is so great that if it could be listed on the stock exchange, this organization could have better dividends than Google itself. El Mencho is a priority target for the United States, and the U.S. Department of Justice and the Treasury Department have issued accusations against Oseguera Cervantes, who faces federal charges for drug trafficking and organized crime. Contrary to what many might think, this character was not born in Jalisco, but in Aguililla, Michoacán, on July 17, 1966. The United States government included him on its list of most wanted, offering a millionaire reward of up to $10 million. The Jalisco New Generation Cartel is described by the DEA as one of the most powerful criminal organizations in Mexico. Public reports from this organization indicate that the group has used military tactics, possesses high-caliber weaponry, and employs propaganda strategies that have positioned it as possibly the most impactful group worldwide. Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, alias El Mencho, began his career in avocado farming as a teenager. He later emigrated to the United States, where he served a sentence for heroin trafficking in the 1990s. After being deported to Mexico, he worked as a local police officer before joining the Mencho cartel. After the fragmentation of this criminal group, which had internal problems, El Mencho founded the Jalisco Cartel, now dubbed the New Generation Cartel. This was because it no longer focused solely on marijuana. Its catalog now included more harmful products. Under his leadership, the organization transformed from a regional group into a transnational empire, with a presence in almost all Mexican states and, as we already mentioned, on all 5 continents of the planet. The command of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel cannot remain in a direct bloodline of Nemesio Oseguera, since his son, El Menchito, is detained in the USA. There is talk that the leadership could now be contested between Gonzalo Mendoza Gaitan, known as El Sapo, Ricardo Ruiz Velasco, alias El Doble R, or Audias Flores Silva, known as El Jardinero, for the saga Daniel Vallens.